Right? Now, could you have imagined at that block party in the Bronx, Sedgwick Avenue, could you have imagined that what you were putting in motion would result in something as gigantic as this? Could you, in your wildest imagination, have imagined that?
But I knew it was going to turn into something, but you're right. I could not imagine how gigantic it was going to turn out to be. And that's a blessing, you know, that's a blessing. And it's guidance to get us to this point. You know, it's been a journey, and the journey took us here, and we're here to be able to receive it and share it with the world. And so I could not have imagined how it would have been, but I'm thankful that it turned out the way it did. And it's a culture for us, you know, it's a culture for we as a people to be proud of, to say we are part of that extension. And they can't take it away from us now at this point. Nobody can claim it.
You can't take that away from me.
We can claim it, you know, Jamaica can claim it.
Jamaica,
you know,
that's the important part of it. No, I mean, the fact is we still have to concede. It was created in America by Jamaicans, but the fact is we must celebrate the Jamaican roots of it. This thing, exactly. as Herc reminds me, and you always remind me, that you people were influenced by what you grew up and saw in Jamaica before you left for the United States. And what you did was you transplanted what you had experienced from Franklin Town and all the other places where you lived in Jamaica. And that is what resulted in this phenomenal form that we call hip hop.
Yes. We took all that influence, the toasting, you know, the sound system, the way you give the party. You know, when you give party in Jamaica, you have to have food.
Food and drinks, yes.
You have to. We did that. You know, we made sure, you know, that happened. As far as, you know, you have to give out your little invitation and invite people. You know, we did all of that.
You took all of these customs from Jamaica and you customized them for the United States. And
flashback.
Tariq is still crying up a river about Caribbean people now getting credit for hip hop. And I say to you, Tariq, and all your other FBA ADOS goofballs, that's your fault. Like I told you before, when y'all first started pushing this nonsense about disaggregation and the way y'all was talking about disaggregation, I'm like, y'all just gave hip hop to Caribbean people. Let me explain. Tariq, for all those who don't know, people who follow me know, that ADOS FBA got these weird rules that somehow if somebody does something, if you have any quote unquote black immigrant blood, you're a black immigrant, whatever that lineage is. So if your great grandfather that you never met was Trinidadian, you are now Trinidadian. That's how their rules work. And anything you do is something that Trinidadians did. It has nothing to do with quote unquote ADOS FBA. So if you got locked up, that's a Trinidadian who got locked up. That ain't got nothing to do with us. If you invented something, that's a Trinidadian invention. That ain't got nothing to do with us. If you help Black Americans in any way, shape, or form, you are just an ally who helped us. No different than a Chinese man who helped us. Well, as I pointed out years ago when they first started doing this nonsense, that by that logic, hip-hop is a Caribbean art form. And I said, watch, you keep saying this, because I told you, I said the majority of people who hearing y'all saying this and interacting with y'all are people who are black immigrants or people who are black people in the diaspora. I said, because black America's not paying attention to none of this foolishness. The majority of people who are going to hear y'all and interact with y'all when y'all saying this are people from the diaspora. And they're going to hear y'all saying that, and they're going to hear me saying that by your logic, hip-hop is a Caribbean art form, and they're going to start claiming it. And that's exactly what happened. Because I'm from New York, and I know for a fact Caribbean people do not claim hip-hop as their art form. And I'm talking about, again, I'm from New York where hip-hop was started. Born and raised in New York. I lived in the Bronx, born and raised in Brooklyn, and I lived in the Bronx. Nobody claims that no Caribbean people claim hip-hop as their art form. The majority of Caribbean people don't even know that the biggest artists and a lot of the founding members of hip-hop were Caribbean. Most Caribbean people don't know that. 99% of people who listen to rap don't know that. So why would they magically start out of nowhere claiming it? I told y'all that was going to happen. I explained to y'all how that was going to happen.
Peace, you know who
who this is. Family, make sure you like this video, share this video, comment on this video, watch it to the end, give it hype points. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Also, donate to me if you can. PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Thanks. Only use the Super Thanks if you want people to see your comment. Also, you become a channel member, and you could just donate to me because you just want to support the channel, or you can donate to me because you want me to make something in particular for you. Follow me on my social media sites. And now let's get to this video. I came across this person. I think somebody recommended this to me, or I don't know. I don't remember. This guy, his name is Truth Saviour, I think. Truth Saviour. Well, he's one of Tariq Nasheed's FBA followers. And he's like makes FBA content. And I saw this video and I thought it was interesting. He's like attacking DJ Kool Herc's sister, as you saw in the interview. And as you saw in my clip of a video I did years ago, based on a video I did years ago before that, everything I said is coming to pass. I told you, goofballs, you start talking about disaggregation, and not only you talking about disaggregation, you start disrespecting people, they're going to say, fine, we going to take our stuff and go. You said we not the same people. What we did is what we did. What you did is what you did. Fine. We did hip-hop. And what you said, we from our culture? Well, what we did is hip-hop, so hip-hop is our culture. And now you're mad and now you're crying. See, like, there's nothing you can say. DJ Kool Herc's sister is a part of official hip-hop history. She threw the first hip-hop party in history. DJ Kool Herc created hip-hop that day, August 11, 1973, the day hip-hop was born. And if she's saying that it was her culture, her understanding of what she understood from Jamaica, and she came to America and she used what she knew from Jamaica to put together that party, which helped Herc put together phone call. But yeah, if she's saying that what she learned from Jamaica and what was installed in her in Jamaica, she took that and that's what she used, her knowledge of her Jamaican culture to throw that party to create hip hop, then that is what it is. No amount of, oh, well, black people was doing this already or doing that already means anything. It's totally immaterial. Because even if you prove that black people were doing parties, because that's what this video was mainly about, that, oh, black people was already throwing parties. One, is documented that the way parties was being thrown in the black community had changed with the Jamaican influence. Two, even if that wasn't the case, that doesn't disprove what she said. Because like you said in the video, you was like, you pretty sure she probably learned that from some of her black American friends. But what if she say she didn't learn it from them? Because that's what she said in the interview. She said she learned that in Jamaica. All the things you're claiming that she did, that's actually Native Black American, she said that she learned that in Jamaica. And they were doing stuff like that in Jamaica. So you can't discredit her creation and the things and her work based on, oh, there was also other black people who's doing it. Yeah, they was doing it, but they wasn't doing what she was doing, because what she was doing created hip-hop. What they was doing didn't create hip-hop. I told y'all this was going to happen. You're going to start seeing more and more people going through black history, trying to find out who did what, who parents is from where, who grandparents is from where, who great-grandparents is from where, and then trying to lay whole claims to black parts of black American culture that they never would have did in the past because of all this quote-unquote disaggregation talk. And with all that disrespect, you're motivating a lot of black immigrants who did perform and put on and create in the culture to start talking like that as well. And once they start talking like that, which they are now, there's nothing to be said. There is nobody who can go against what DJ Kool Herc said. There is nobody that can go against what she's saying. Nobody can't go against what Africa Bambaataa is saying. Nobody. You did this to yourself. Y'all did this to yourself. Because like I said in the clip I played, nobody saw hip-hop as Jamaican. I only saw one article, one time, in the 90s, with somebody who was from Jamaica, who found out that DJ Kool Herc was from Jamaica, and then tried to claim hip-hop as Jamaican. And everybody shut that down. But now, people are giving life to it. And there's nothing you can say about it. Because now the people who actually created the hip-hop are coming out and co-signing that. Now what you going to say? Now what you going to say? You can't say anything. The historians and anybody with any legitimacy are going to listen to them before they listen to y'all. Y'all not even from New York, let alone y'all wasn't even alive during that era. Y'all from places where people just found out about hip-hop in the 80s and didn't start doing it till like the 90s. Nobody's listening to y'all. But anyway, I don't want this to turn into a rant. This video has gone on long enough. Thank you for watching to the end. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Did I get this right? Did I get it wrong? Did I actually predict what was going to happen correctly? Also, donate to me if you can. Support the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Again, hit the bell. Follow me on all my social media sites. You can email me. And on that note, family, peace.